just because I'm curious, one more time through this.
Can we do it in E flat?
You know what? That would be great.
That's actually a great idea.
E flat to G flat.
Because you have to turn yourself off in your ears. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. This is the second one in Experiments with Session Players. In this one, we added a twist to what we did last time, something that most musicians would probably find pretty difficult. If you like this type of thing, subscribe. Hit that like button. We love doing this. We have fun doing this, and no one sponsors us. So if you want to help us continue to create stuff like this and take it even further, like the video, hit the subscribe button. Biggest thing you could do, go to the Patreon where I put a lot of behind the scenes stuff. We're trying to start a community over there separate from YouTube. There are already videos on that Patreon that do not exist on YouTube. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this, head over there. But for now, to the video.
Let's do it. People need
So
to
we're
know
taking it
that.
down a half step?
Up.
Up.
I vote E flat. We can't listen to ourselves.
E flat to G flat.
Oh gosh.
Are we changing anything else, or is that it?
Okay.
They didn't like my idea of 12
Okay.
How do you know when your own channel is muted?
You'll be able to hear it.
I guess I can just turn it
You will
down.
be able to hear it.
Turning themselves off.
Yes.
So yeah.
You're 5. You can still listen to 6. You gotta turn off 6. You don't have them like do you?
I'm on 6. We're not
Should we
scary.
address it one-on-one?
Check. Are we changing chords too?
I just
We
think
were
that
just trying to get-
one-on-one is a problem.
Wait,
What's your bass?
it's off.
Okay.
Is it one song?
So,
We all
can
have
they still play the same song
What
without hearing themselves?
That would be.
Chaos.
That would be funny, right? Every other member of the band has
We're
to
like-
pick except the drummer.
We're like, here's the tempo.
Make sure only.
Only Isaac has
Such a bad idea. Looks like, I think that's a bad idea.
I was over here trying to like test out, make sure everything was good. Like, oh wait,
Can't hear it.
I'm not on. Oh
Check.
man, this
Check.
is gonna be
Check.
so weird.
This is what pro musicians do. This is what pro musicians do every session. This is how you know you're a pro musician. If you should be able to play your part without looking or hearing.
Beethoven did it. Beethoven did music without hearing it. So
Eventually.
Ready?
But he just had to look at all the medieval scalpels.
Okay. Can we get a clean bar,
Wipe
please?
it down, dude. Wipe it down. One more. Here's the verse. Stay on the 1. 3, 6, 5.
To be clear, they can't hear what they're doing.
One more. 3/4, 1/3. 4. Let's build up the 4 minor. 1, 2, 3, G flat. E flat 7 for 2 measures. 2, 3, 4.
is pretty crazy.
Last 4 bars, keep going. Ended on B flat right here.
Oh my gosh. That felt bad.
I had some bad notes.
I had some bad notes.
I can hear myself just fine.
I want to go hear that so
I am
bad.
so nervous.
It sounded a little more unsure, but
My part was pretty easy, I think. So I'm not as nervous.
I love the on the toes thinking, and like, change of key was troublesome.
Oh, I am so nervous about what this is gonna sound like.
Like,
Gonna listen back through
not gonna
what
be
they
great,
could not
maybe
hear
it's
in the
you
rooms.
could punch it.
That's.
By the way, can you switch my voice to the foreman so I sound like Michael McDonald? I turned the
It's like
guitars up.
boring how good you guys did.
It's boring now.
I know.
But he got right back on.
He did.
It is such a strange experience.
That is one of the weirdest things I've ever felt.
Well, we're all smiling. I'm noticing that. We're all smiling. There's not a sad face in the room.
It's true.
We're having fun here.
That was impressive to watch.
Easy when you're just playing one note most of the time.
Yeah, he took the easy way
Nice.
out.
That's just tension. That's all that was.
That's just tension.
That is really stupid that you can do that. That's bonkers.
I barely know
Oh, heck yes.
Verse 2.
I love the quick chorus. Or the quick verse back to the chorus.
I started to
This was the hard spot for me. The jump.
I play it in G flat like twice a year. Do it again, but nobody can listen to anything with the click.
Different key as well.
Everybody switch instruments.
And everybody switch instruments.
Nose goes on keys.
I can't play anything else, so.
I did.
I forgot the 5 on the bridge. Anybody remember it besides Josh?
I like that.
Maybe.
I like that you're non. You're like, no, I did. I did.
really did.
I like the question mark ending. It kind of.
That was like almost boring to listen to in here. Because it didn't seem like I gave you guys a challenge.
My mind was reeling the entire time, so it was not. Like,
I had to think.
And your
really
band
hard
leader
about
over
It
it.
was not autopilot
Yeah.
playing at all.
Yes.
So what's happening when you're doing that? You mentioned singing.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah. Just I'm like singing what I'm playing. I'm trying to like think ahead of what it sounds like. I'm filling in the gaps. It's like when you tune your guitar. At some point, you should be able to sing the notes that you're supposed to tune to because your brain just like fills it in. You know.
My dog has fleas.
If
But like the soloing, like you were all over the place.
It was just like what Caleb was saying. It's just singing those intervals, and like that's how I practice anyway. I like try to sing what I play melodically and stuff. So it's it doesn't matter what the notes are per se when you know the key that you're in, and then you're working with the intervals and the idea of like what interval you're trying to play over what specific type of chord you're trying to play. And that's what my brain was trying to do the whole time.
So you guys
Trying being the key.
You
operative
guys-
word for me.
and you can think about shapes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, my whole thing was, I can keep my head above water if I just stick right here, and I know I move these little bit of fingers, and it'll
Yeah.
probably sound good.
Yeah. And
When
so,
in doubt, slap.
I mean, I did that for the one I could hear. so,
yeah.
so I just
And suddenly the C shape that was your 4 chord is now your 1 chord, which means now you get a, like an F shape.
But you can't think in shapes at all.
No, I think in numbers. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm fortunate to have the 12 keys. Like I get the 12 keys, and so but it's the same principle. It's the same music that's in your head, the same language that you speak. So da da da. If you can do that in your head, you can conceivably eventually get to that place in all 12 keys. So yeah, it's
And you
That's
were
what it is.
talking everybody through it, which
Simultaneously.
I think was a
again,
huge
yes,
help.
I was not on autopilot at all.
So you were like mental gymnastics the whole time.
not gymnastics, but I was stretching. My leg was up on the balance beam.
Mental warrior pose.
We had to turn your drums off, but I mean, did that affect you at all?
I could hear myself okay. I gotta admit.
All right.
Plus, there's such a tactile, like every one of your notes has a specific tactile response.
Yes.
Which all of our notes, and maybe not all of them, but have like very similar tactile responses.
Well, here's a question for you though. Since you could hear all of us and you could kind of hear yourself,
Yeah.
hearing us jumble around, did that screw you up in any way? Like, did it throw your mind off at all?
It didn't screw me up, but it sounded a little more unsure than the first take. I definitely got that vibe.
Than the first take.
Yeah.
The very first take. I feel like even the first take, when we were just reading the chart, like we had more confidence than we already knew the chart.
Well, I think we really felt under the gun for that first one. It was like, oh, we have like less than 5 minutes to get from this room in there and recording.
Yes.
Jeremy was yelling at us. We had to do music.
Isaac was crying.
He knew he didn't have to hit me.
I think what I noticed. Oh, thank you.
But
Sorry.
Just whip it around.
We just keep it real. We just keep it real here in
That's one way
the
to
studio,
close the gate.
You know, let's keep it real in the studio.
Isaac ejects.
Hey guys, that take was great. How do you guys feel about it?
Yes, I too just got in this room and feel strongly about the last take.
We'll do another experiment sometime.
Yeah.
I still want to do the song in the style of in like 1 hour.
We could do. Subscribe for that next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
The subscribe
that's
button has a very
cool.
tactile
Don't worry.
response.